What's up? It's Morgan. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna be talking about these babies. I'm just kidding, but no, for real. Today I'm making a video about my breast augmentation experience. If you don't know what a breast augmentation is, it is the fancy term for a boob job. Before we get into this video, subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, so go ahead and hit that red button wherever it is. I don't know. If you want to know about my boob job experience, then just keep watching. Boob jobs. Where do you even start? I guess I'll start with, I'm 23 years old right now. I got my boob job 3 years ago when I was 20. I got it the day before Thanksgiving. So I was definitely drugged up during Thanksgiving. I was enjoying my life, you know, taking those pain pills. It was great. In a month, it's gonna be my 3-year anniversary, basically, which is so weird to think about that it's been 3 years, because I remember getting it done thinking, I cannot wait until this is like healed and it's just been like a year from now and I am just living my life normal. And now here I am 3 years later. If you're from the Houston area, I would definitely recommend the doctor that I went to. His name is Dr. Sukar. I'll leave his name like right here somewhere. His office is in the Clear Lake area, if you know where that is. He did amazing. He also did my mom, so that's kind of how I already knew about him. Definitely highly recommend him. He was very professional. His staff was so nice. Everyone was super helpful. They made the experience amazing. Definitely took my nerves away, and because it's a nervous thing to do, because you're changing your body, and if it doesn't turn out right, you know, what do? You're screwed, basically. But they made everything so great. Definitely thank you to them, because I don't know what I would have done if I didn't like them. Before I got my boob job, I'm just gonna say boob job. I don't want to keep saying breast augmentation. Before I got my boob job, my size was like a normal B, and afterwards, now I'm kind of like a big C, little D. I definitely went in knowing that I want them bigger, but I don't want it really super big or out there. I wanted them to still look normal, and kind of like if someone I knew were to see me, they'd probably think, like, did she get a boob job? Or no, I don't know, like maybe. And it's kind of like the size I wanted to go for. When I thought about getting it done, I went to my mom and I told her that I kind of want to get a boob job. And she was like, really? Like, I never even thought that you'd want to do that. But it's like, it was something I always thought about during high school that I just wanted to do one day when I was older, but it was never something I actually took seriously and tried to do. When I brought it to my mom, she took it seriously, like, okay, let's go see a doctor, let's go talk about it or schedule an appointment. And I was like, whoa, like, okay, sure. So my mom literally the next day calls the doctor's office to schedule my consultation. And usually at the doctor's offices, the consultation's free. So if you just want to go in and talk and kind of just explore your options and stuff, those appointments are usually free. There's no problem with just going in and kind of talking to the doctor just about kind of what you want and kind of exploring like cost and stuff like that, because I know every doctor is different. Every place where you live is probably going to cost differently. The place that I went to, they had either saline boobs or silicone boobs. The saline are more of a liquid form. It's kind of basically just like water inside the little implant. With silicone, it's more of a gel. So it's definitely really thick, gel-like, more held together. If they were to happen to break or tear or bust open, saline is completely safe for you if it were to like get inside your bloodstream and everything. It's completely safe, so you won't have to worry about it harming you. Of course, yeah, you would need to go get that fixed as soon as possible, but it's nothing to be like worried about if it were to break or tear. Now with the silicone, they said it's not super harmful to you or it's gonna kill you, but it's not as safe as the saline. But a good thing with the silicone is if it were to tear, it's not really gonna just like ooze out all into your body, because it's so thick and put together, it's just gonna barely come out really, and they're able to just pull it all out when you get it fixed. Whereas the saline, they can't go through and get the saline out of your body. So it's kind of the difference between the two if you're not really sure which one to get. I went with the silicone one just because I kind of wanted that more held up, put together implant, you know, because it's all based off like how you wanted them to feel. The saline is more squishy, I guess. It's literally like a water balloon. It just like squishes that easily. Silicone's more squishy, but it's textured. It's really hard to explain. Kind of have to go in and they'll show you examples of the two so you can feel them. I kind of wanted mine to be just more in place, like not really moving around, I guess you could say. When I went to my consultation, the perfect way the lady described them to me was, if you're laying down on your back, the silicone is basically like a little Hershey kiss. It's just gonna stay in spot. It's not gonna move around. It's just gonna be kind of there. Whereas the saline, since it's liquidy, it's gonna kind of flatten out and like take form of the way that you're laying. That's exactly what the lady told me, and right then and there I knew like I want the silicone. After that, they kind of start talking to you about what size you want. During my consultation, he went in and he like measured everything. And since one of my boobs were a little bit bigger than the other, he told me that I should get a bigger implant in one boob than the other so that they'll kind of even out. I completely trusted him, said, if that's what you think, then okay. Now, size-wise, the cost is gonna be the same. Like, let's say one person goes in and wants double D size breast, and someone goes in and wants small implants, they're gonna cost the same. So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna save money if I just get like a little bit. They're gonna be the same. One of my boobs, I got 375 cc's, and the other one, I got 350 cc's. 25 cc's is literally the smallest amount. Really hard to tell a difference. When he gave me both of the implants like in my hand, I was like, these look the complete same. Yeah, it's really just up to you. Just go in, talk with the doctor, tell them what you want, what you're looking for. Like, they are there to help you. They will also give like their opinions based on like size-wise, silicone versus saline. They will talk with you about everything. Cost-wise, if you want to go for saline, the more liquid implant, you're gonna save more money. With the silicone, you're definitely gonna spend more money. But to me, if I'm already gonna be spending that much money, I'm gonna go with the one that I want. I knew I wanted the silicone one just because they stayed in place, and when they told me the price of them, yeah, it was a lot more. I kind of thought like, if I'm already gonna be spending a lot of money doing the saline, I might as well spend a little bit more and do the silicone. So that's why I just went ahead and did the silicone, because I knew I'd be like 100% happy with it. I didn't want to do the saline just because it costed less, and then, you know, risking that I might not be as happy with them in the end. So do whatever you are wanting to do. If you are wanting to spend the money to get a boob job, then go all out, basically. Do what you want to do. Don't get something less just because it's cheaper, because you are spending a lot of money and this is your body. You're gonna have to deal with this for the rest of your life unless you get them done again. Spend the money, get what you want. Don't let other people persuade you into something else. That's definitely one of the biggest things I want to say. I had a lot of opinions on size-wise what I should do, and I went with what I wanted to do because at the end of the day, this is my body and I'm the one who is paying for it. I'm the one who is gonna be looking at it. I loved like opinions from other people, but at the end of the day, I did what I wanted. That's the only way you're gonna be completely happy with your results. I had about 2 appointments. I had my consultation, which is where I just went in, kind of talked about what I wanted. And then I had my, I think they called it a pre-op appointment. Right before you go in, really get everything set up and like finalized. So that the day of your surgery, you just have to go in and get it done. The day of the surgery, I believe I had to be there at, it was like 7:30 in the morning. I had to get there early because they have to put that stuff in your arm that numbs you. I can't think of it. They put me in a room. I had to change into my little gown. I had to take out all my piercings, earrings, everything. You can't have any metal on you. You have to have someone come with you, so my mom came. Yeah, you go in the room, you change into your little gown, and then they put the IV in you. I was in there for about a good while, at least 30 minutes I want to say, and right before they know it's going to start kicking in is when they come in and they ask you, like, okay, are you ready? That's when I don't want to say I was nervous, but I was like, holy crap, this is really happening right now. The lady like helps me stand up and I'm like thinking like, I got it, I can walk by myself. And she's walking me down the hall. All I can remember is I walk into the room. Now when I think about it, all I see is like flashes of, you know, I walk into the room and the next flash I see is like me looking at the bed where I'm gonna lay. She tells me like, okay, lay down. And then I can't remember anything after that. Up until they started waking me up, that's all I can remember. It's, you're out like that. The next thing I know, someone's waking me up. They're asking me like, are you okay? Like, do you need something to drink? And I believe you're not supposed to eat before the surgery. I remember being really hungry. I remember just waking up. I'm sitting in this room, so don't even ask me how I got into another room. I'm sitting there and the first thing I can feel is I'm hungry, and then the next thing I can feel is my chest felt like I just got hit by a truck. And my mom's sitting there like, hi, sweetie, like, are you okay? And I'm just like, what is going on? And so then once I was like awake, I was able to leave. I'm thirsty. Once I was able to leave, I remember sitting in the car, I just felt, I was okay. You feel definitely like a lot of pressure right here. Usually in the past, they said they would wrap you up afterwards. My doctor believed that just letting them already fall will help the healing and help them just like take their form. I had a jacket on. Your boobs literally feel like they're up to your chin. I remember looking over at my mom. I was just like, I need food. And I felt like I was gonna throw up because I was so hungry. And she's like, what do you want? What do you want? And I was like, I just want Smoothie King. I didn't want to have to worry about eating. I just wanted to like sit there with my drink. We're at Smoothie King and then I start to feel the pain. Like it's starting to hurt. I started to get so grumpy. I was about to just say, forget the food, go get me my pain medicine because this hurts, right? Like I'm in pain. I don't even care if I'm eating right now. I just need the pain medicine right now. We go by and get my prescription. The second I get home, you know, my family was super helpful. Just like, what can we do? What do you need? We have like one of those recliner chairs and oh my gosh, I can't stress you enough. If you have a big comfy couch or just a big recliner chair, that is literally will be your best friend. Getting up to go to the restroom was the worst because any type of movement hurts so bad. It was fine. The pain wasn't like excruciating or anything like that. The pain medicine definitely helped. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, the pain afterwards was about a 4 or 5. The healing time was so fast. Thanksgiving Day, the next day, I was walking around like I was eating food. By that weekend, I was basically already out, you know, like with my friends. You know, of course you can't do stuff. You have to still be careful. You know, but my friends, like if they wanted to go out to eat, I went with them. You know, I could still go do stuff. I just can't be moving around. Like nothing active, nothing crazy, moving your arms, stuff like that. I literally couldn't raise my arm like even this high because you could feel it just right in here. You're able to do stuff. It's not like you're sitting in your bed for weeks healing. No, you're able to get up, you're able to walk around. It's one of the best healings. My wisdom teeth healing was worse than this. If you're worried about the healing or it taking time out of your life, you know, having to like take off of work and stuff, I promise you it's nothing that's gonna interfere with your everyday life. I would say it took about a couple months for them to fully drop to where they were, because like I said, like that first day they are so high. I was like, what in the world? And my doctor was, don't worry, like they're gonna drop, it's fine. It takes about a couple of months, but they'll fully drop down. A good pro about getting a boob job is shopping. I enjoyed shopping afterwards. You know, you can wear a lot more flattering clothes. It was fun, you know, you get to experiment with like new tops and like outfits, and that was the funnest part to me. Yeah, I definitely say it's worth it. Getting a boob job, if you're nervous about it, or they're like, don't be nervous. If you're worried about the cost, don't be. There's payment plans, there's loans. I got set up on a payment plan. It's affordable. Don't think that you have to pay like all this money right away. I still to this day do not regret them 3 years later. And I will include before and after pictures so y'all can kind of see the difference. People are so scared about like it scarring and stuff like that. The place that they cut open is about this wide, maybe like not even 2 inches. And it's right underneath your boob, so you can't even see it. I believe it was like 2 weeks after the surgery I had to go back in, and that's when they take out the stitches. A lot of people are so worried that if you get a boob job, you are not going to be able to breastfeed. That's completely wrong. That's a myth. That's a lie, a rumor. You can breastfeed after getting a boob job. Here's your original boob, and they put the implant underneath your real boob. You're still able to make milk and like do all that stuff, and it does not interfere with breastfeeding. Now, I believe they say if they put the implant on top of your boob, then you won't be able to breastfeed, but usually most doctors put it underneath. And this is one of my biggest concerns when I went in there. I was like, am I gonna be able to breastfeed still? And they were like, yes, I promise you, you can breastfeed. Another thing that people freak out about is they're scared they're gonna pop or something's gonna happen to them, but they really are tough. They're not easily breakable or rippable, or they're gonna just tear from doing something. The lady told me that out of all the years, they've only had one person come back in, and that's because she got on a four-wheeling accident and one of them popped. They do give you like warranty, so if it does break, I have like 10-year warranty. I can go in and get them fixed for free. I highly suggest it if you're wanting to get them done. Go do it. You'll be happy. You'll have fun shopping and like wearing bathing suits, and it's fun. You know, this is your body. You have one life. Like, do what's gonna make you happy. I try to cover everything I could think of, but if you have a comment, please feel free to leave them below. I'd love to answer your questions. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. It would really, really, really mean a lot to me. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.